Welcome back, the Immortalites. Once again, I hope you hear me alright because there is a lot of wind out here today. Hold on, let me stop you to the other hand. There's a lot of wind out here. I'm running and I just wanted to talk about changing up the modalities of training in my life at the moment. I used to be, for the longest time, a gym goer, and I still am, but I was basically predominantly a lifter. I used to be exclusively a bodybuilder, then I moved into more powerlifting with a touch of bodybuilding. In fact, bodybuilding has never really left me, but I would do powerlifting, then I moved into more CrossFit style movements. It's like a CrossFit, but a little bit more Olympic lifting. Again, always keeping the bodybuilding in there. But at about 27, 26 years old, now look, I have played sports a lot of my life, so there's a lot of running in there. And I would say that I'm more of a short distance, high burst of energy type of mover in every domain. But as I got older, 26, 27, I decided to start running a little bit longer. And running a bit longer was basically 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers. I used to get excited when I was able to do 5 kilometers non-stop. I used to have a partner way back in the day who used to do the run clubs, in particular what's called parkrun here in Australia, where you go for a run 5 kilometers on a Saturday, I think it was, or a Sunday, sometime in the weekend. And so I was doing that, going for the runs, and I vividly remember one day just being able to run the full 5 kilometer on that particular weekend and going, hell yeah, that was cool. That was fun to be able to do. After that, maybe a year, 2 years of progress, and then before I was 30, ran my first 10 kilometer without stopping. Now that wasn't as impressive to me anyways as the 5 kilometers, but still, it was amazing, it was awesome. And then only last year, literally a couple of days before I flew out to go for This year before I flew out to Europe before my wedding, I finished my first half marathon distance. And I'd only done, max I'd done was 20 kilometers on the treadmill. That was my longest to date before that half marathon. And honestly, if you told 25-year-old one, 26-year-old one, you know what, you can be doing half marathon distances or more percentage by hours of running than lifting in a couple of years, whatever, 8 years, 7 years, I would have been like, shut your mouth. There's no way. There's no freaking way I'll be doing that. But there you have it. Here we are today. And from a percentage perspective, I'm actually doing, I think, something like 39% of all my time I've ever spent per month of training. It's on running. It's on doing this. So I'm moving on my legs, moving along, running around. And the other 31%, something like that, is gym training. And to be no Olympic lifting anymore for the moment. More powerlifting, more strength-based. And still, the bodybuilding movement is in there. Maybe a 5% flexibility. And then the rest of 30, maybe percentage just walking or other, if you will. So it's an interesting dynamic. It's an interesting balance change. Has it been something that has been altogether directly something that I wanted to do? Like, did I set my mind out when I was 26, 27 to change it up, to go, okay, I'm going to become more of a runner now, so I'm going to put this and that into place, and I'm going to run much more. No fucking way. No way. No way. But it's more like if I just decided one day, I'm a bit bored, I want to do something a little bit different, I want to move, and it's a general fitness arc. You're a young man or young woman, you do training, get aesthetically pleasing, you look good, you lift well, maybe you do some powerlifting, Olympic lifting, take your pick. And then from there, you decide, you know what, I'm going to do a bit of running. I'm going to do a bit of running, and then maybe from the running, become good. But you don't have to become good, you just do it. Do a run, a 10k, a half marathon, a full marathon, whatever, whichever distance. And then maybe you do an Ironman, or you start doing a Hyrox race, or CrossFit. It's like the fitness arc, the phases. And right now, that's just the phase that I've gotten into moving the body. And it just so happens to look like running is a big portion of that. My big takeaways, unless you're really focused on becoming fucking Olympic level whatever, or being world class, just let life, fitness, and movement come to you. We're in November at the moment, the month of movement for men's health, and everyone's health really, mental health, etc. And honestly, whatever the fuck your movement looks like, just do it. As long as you're doing it. As long as 100% of your fitness and health and movement that you're doing is not fucking 0 hours, 20 hours, 30 hours per week, whatever you can do, per week, per month, whatever that looks like. Just be doing something, moving your body, getting healthy. And right now, I'm enjoying the phase of running. I'm not breaking any records, not doing any particular things. Hold on, let me just get past this person. But yeah, I'm not breaking any records. No, at least, apart from my own, which is really nice. But apart from my own records, my own PBs, my own ability to move new distances, the aim is be healthy, move, be a good dad. Fitness for me brings energy, brings availability, brings calmness, brings the ability to do different modalities. And who knows, maybe somehow I'll get into swimming or dancing, or who the fuck knows in the future. But the main takeaway, whatever you choose, just be doing something. Your body will thank you for it. Your model lights, I'll leave it there. Continue moving. I've got another 4 odd Ks to go. One out.